In a small, forgotten village nestled between towering trees, there existed an ancient legend known only as the Cryptic Lullaby. Locals spoke of it in hushed tones, warning children never to venture into the woods after dark, for the melody could trap souls in an eternal nightmare. One moonless night, Emily, a curious teenager, gathered her friends around a crackling bonfire. The air was thick with anticipation as she began recounting the eerie tale of the Cryptic Lullaby. The melody, they said, could be heard faintly echoing through the trees, luring unsuspecting souls into the darkness. As the story unfolded, a distant, haunting hum started to permeate the air. It was as if the very forest itself was exhaling the chilling tune. Emily's friends exchanged nervous glances, dismissing it as the wind playing tricks on their imagination. But then, from the inky blackness emerged shadows, long and sinuous, whispering secrets only the damned could comprehend. The Cryptic Lullaby had awakened, and the village would never be the same. Night after night, the haunting melody grew louder, drawing villagers into the woods, their souls becoming lost echoes in the night. Emily, plagued by an insatiable curiosity, decided to unravel the mystery. Armed with nothing but a flashlight and trembling courage, she ventured into the heart of the forest, guided only by the ethereal song. The trees seemed to reach out with skeletal fingers, and the shadows whispered ancient secrets that twisted her thoughts. As Emily delved deeper, the haunting melody intensified, resonating with the beating of her terrified heart. The very air seemed to pulse with an otherworldly energy. She stumbled upon an ancient, dilapidated mansion swallowed by the encroaching vines. Within its decaying halls, the source of the Cryptic Lullaby awaited her. A spectral figure at the grand piano, fingers dancing over the keys in a ghostly waltz. The figure turned, revealing hollow eyes that pierced through Emily's soul. The mansion itself seemed to breathe with each melancholic note. In a trance, Emily approached the piano, her trembling fingers reaching out to touch the keys. The moment her fingertips made contact, the world blurred, and she found herself trapped in a nightmare realm. The villagers, now mere phantoms, danced to the relentless rhythm of the Cryptic Lullaby. As Emily became one with the spectral dance, her friends joined the macabre procession, eternally bound to the haunting melody. The forest, once teeming with life, now echoed only with the chilling whispers of the shadows. In the attic of an old Victorian mansion, a dusty, forgotten music box lay hidden among forgotten relics. Legend spoke of a cursed melody that, when played, would unleash unspeakable horrors upon the listener. Nina, an antique enthusiast, discovered the music box during an estate sale. Intrigued by its ornate design, she eagerly brought it home, oblivious to the ominous energy that clung to the delicate notes hidden within. Late one stormy night, as rain battered against the windows, Nina decided to unravel the secrets of the music box. She wound the delicate key, releasing the haunting Cryptic Lullaby into the darkness. The melody, filled with an inexplicable sadness, echoed through the empty halls. As the notes lingered, the shadows in the corners of the room began to writhe, taking on a life of their own. Nina felt an icy chill crawl up her spine as whispers filled the air, promising secrets from beyond the veil. Unable to resist the allure, she followed the whispers, traversing a labyrinth of dark corridors that seemed to shift with each step. The mansion, once familiar, became a twisted maze of forgotten nightmares. The Cryptic Lullaby continued its melancholic refrain, leading Nina to a room bathed in an ethereal glow. In the center stood a grand mirror, its surface rippling like water. As the music box played on, the mirror revealed distorted reflections of figures trapped in a spectral dance. Suddenly, the mirror shattered, and the figures emerged. Shadowy entities condemned to an eternity of sorrow. They beckoned Nina to join their spectral waltz, their movements mirroring the haunting rhythm of the Cryptic Lullaby. In a trance, Nina stepped into the shattered mirror, transported to a nightmarish realm where time stood still. The mansion dissolved into a desolate landscape, and the figures surrounded her, their eyes reflecting the emptiness of a world beyond the living. As the Cryptic Lullaby echoed through the void, Nina realized she had become a part of the cursed melody, eternally dancing with the shadows in a timeless symphony of despair. Deep within the decaying ruins of an abandoned cathedral, the cryptic lullaby took on a new form, a silent choir that resonated through the crumbling arches. It was said that those who stumbled upon the ruins during the witching hour would witness a spectral congregation, their mouths open in a wordless hymn. Sarah, a photographer with a fascination for the macabre, embarked on a journey to capture the ethereal beauty of the silent choir. Armed with her camera and a sense of foreboding, she entered the ruins as the midnight hour approached. The air grew heavy as Sarah ventured deeper into the cathedral, guided by the eerie glow emanating from the ghostly choir. The cryptic lullaby, though unheard by mortal ears, reverberated through the ancient stones, casting a spell that transcended the boundaries between the living and the dead. As Sarah approached the choir, she witnessed translucent figures in tattered robes, their faces obscured by shadows. Their mouths moved in perfect unison, forming the lyrics of the silent hymn that echoed through the desolate cathedral. Driven by a desire to capture the otherworldly spectacle, Sarah raised her camera and began to take photographs. With each flash, the figures seemed to shift, their ethereal forms captured in frozen moments of haunting beauty. However, as the final photograph was taken, the silent choir fell silent, and the figures turned their shadowy gazes towards Sarah. The cryptic lullaby, now tangible in its oppressive silence, weighed heavily on her soul. In an instant, the ruins transformed into a nightmarish realm, and the once silent choir materialized around her. Their voices, no longer muted, unleashed a cacophony of despair that reverberated through the depths of her being. As the choir surrounded Sarah, their spectral hands reached out, pulling her into the silent hymn. The ruins crumbled away, and the world dissolved into darkness, leaving only the haunting melody of the cryptic lullaby echoing through the void. And so, Sarah became a part of the silent choir, her voice joining the wordless symphony that transcended the boundaries between the living and the dead. The ruins, now devoid of life, stood as a testament to the cryptic enchantment that lingered in the haunting melody of the forbidden lullaby.